Hello people, this is Nothing Special and Dogmeat, and we're back in Fallout 3. And last episode we helped some escaped slaves from the Temple of the Union to get back to Abe Lincoln, and we're gonna possibly go see them in this episode, see how they're doing. And I had some look up on other side missions, including this World 101. I didn't look up too much about these missions, I just knew there was a mission regarding 101. Trouble on the Home Front it's called. And I looked up a little bit of details, and 14 days after one of the main missions you can get a distress signals. And I think I have it, which is this one, Outcast Distress Signal. I'm not sure though. No, it's probably this one, World 101 Emergency Frequency. That's probably the one they mean. I should have read more of them. So let's listen to it.
This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 101. Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left. My father's gone mad with power. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help stop mine. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeats. This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 101.
He's gonna repeat.
Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're...
Trouble on the Home Front. Let's take it as well. Let's see what this is all about. Oh, this isn't good. Jimmy Wilkins. Steve Armstrong. Do I remember these people?
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but... Hold on. Wait a minute. It's you! I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined.
Elisa Mata. So help if you hurt her. I need to talk to Amata.
Amata's message? I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd keep that under your hat for her sake. She could get in real trouble if people found out she sent you a message. So could I, just for talking with you now.
It's a risk I'm willing to take.
Technically, this means I'm supposed to report her. To tell the truth, I'm supposed to report you being here, too.
Try it.
But I've been getting mighty forgetful in my old age, you know? We've got more than enough trouble without me adding to it.
What sort of trouble do you mean?
Let me bring you up to speed. It seems like it's been a mighty long time. The night you and your dad left, everything went crazy. Between the bugs and the confusion, we lost a lot of people. When your dad opened up that gate, he let loose a whole lot of crap, if you'll pardon my language.
I would have been horrified to know that, if you were still alive.
I'm sorry to hear that. Regardless of how things turned out down here, he was a good friend. I always figured he'd do well outside.
He died.
Matter of fact, a lot of folks started thinking he had the right idea. He usually did. So, if it was safe out there, why stay down here forever? Well, the Overseer didn't like that one bit and started cracking down on that sort of thought. Guess he didn't plan on you coming back.
What now?
I probably ought to put you under arrest and take you into the Overseer, but frankly, I know better than to try that. Meanwhile, some of your old friends think opening the vault is a good idea. I bet those rebels would like a word with you, now more than ever. Of course, if you want, you can just walk away as if you were never here. Out of respect for your dad, I won't even tell anyone I saw you.
Why don't the rebels just leave?
It's not that they want to leave. It's that they want to open the door and interact with the rest of the world. But that would risk the whole vault.
This is too messed up. I'll go see what I can do about all this.
Well, okay. Just be careful down here. The vault's changed, I tell you.
Well, I got very many guns. Enemies? It's probably a red roach.
That's it, old man. We're opening
Wait here.
that door. And to hell
This
with the
doesn't look
Overseer's
good.
rules.
You know I can't do that, Freddy. Now get back down below before I have to do something we'll both regret.
What? You're gonna lock me up like you did to Broch? You can't cage a tunnel snake, man, because we rule!
Stay back!
Ah,
Taylor, stop shooting, damn it!
Don't you know enough to stay away?
you almost shot Freddy.
I didn't mean to fire. I really didn't. I just wanted to scare him off. But he had a knife. I can't be too careful with those rebels.
Tell me about the rebels.
I tell you, I'm scared of them. I never know when they're gonna try something dangerous.
What happened down here?
I lost my poor wife Agnes is what happened. And all the chaos and fighting, her old ticker just couldn't take it anymore. Yes, you do.
I guess you can see how bad things are down here. Sorry, where were we going?
Take me to Amata.
As chance would have it, she was one of the first people to talk about life outside the vault after you left. No surprise. She always did like you. I hope you can talk some sense into her. Or maybe the two of you can come up with some other plan. Just be careful about it. What's the big idea?
Come on. Want the mission to be done properly.
Well, I see you've returned.
You okay?
Done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy? Thought you could just slink back in like a teen missing curfew? Well, that's too bad. You have no future in this vault. You're tainted.
With your leadership, no one in this vault has much of a future.
That would be where you're wrong, young man. By locking down this vault, I'm protecting its future. In fact, I was protecting its future when I had to make those unpleasant choices the night you and your father abandoned us. I only wish I could have stopped your father before he left. If anyone's to blame for the unpleasantness, it's him.
What do you mean by the vault's future success?
Aha, you're paying attention. Good for you. These vaults were designed to be safe havens for humanity, you see. But more than that, they were designed to test and protect us. And none more so than our Vault 101. We are to be a pure and protected breed of humans, never tainted by the ravages of the war above.
The vault doesn't have to be isolated in order to keep it safe.
And what makes you so certain about that? I can't imagine you're still so naive after spending time in that hell outside. None of them know what the outside is like, and most of them would die out there. Then the rest of us inside would eventually die out too. I won't risk all of our lives just for a few people's passing fancy of taking a wasteland vacation. I hope you can understand that.
Why are they rebelling?
I just don't know. Don't they realize how dangerous it is out there? But instead they would throw away the safety of the vault's isolation just to follow in your footsteps. I can't allow them to do that to themselves or to the rest of us.
I believe I have the solution. I don't know what that could be, but sure.
To fix what you started? Go ahead and humor me. Of course you aren't.
I want to talk to Amata before I do anything of this.
Yes, I should say that you do.
You don't belong here anymore. I don't know that I should be talking with you.
Tell me about the rebels.
It's just a phase they're going through. Every kid thinks they want to leave the vault at some point, but we all grew out of it.
What happened down here?
With all of the bugs and fires, there was an awful lot of strain on the systems down on the reactor level. Our water chip's pretty delicate right now, but I'm working on setting her right again. Yes, you do.
Here's just a dead person. No one's gonna clean that up? No? Okay.
You're back again?
They're not the rebels.
They're a bunch of hellions, that's what they are. I'm at my wit's end about them. I really am.
What happened?
It's all kind of blurry for me. But I hear I owe you for saving me. But don't expect much. The whole thing was your dad's fault in the first place. Yes, you do.
One hell of a big vault. And more dead people. Chip.
Why won't you just leave us? Can't you just leave us alone?
Rebels.
Those kids are risking our entire vault just because they're bored. It's horrible.
What happened?
The bugs were horrible, but my family was pretty lucky. But then my Freddy went and got caught up with those idiot rebels.
Yes,
Yes,
you do.
You do.
What are you doing in here?
Oh boy, are you in trouble? What do you expect from idiots like them? I'm just glad I was done with Butch's stupid gang before they got involved in all this. You should have seen my pop. He personally saved old Stanley. But guess you wouldn't know what it's like to have a hero for a dad, would you? Yes, you do.
Leave me alone.
You don't belong here anymore.
Oh no. Itchy. Mata? Where did he go?
Why won't you just leave us alone? You've done enough damage.
Alright, it's bigger than I thought he went. This way. Well, I'm gonna go this way then. Up and down, up and down. It's probably not too much to find.
Damn, look who's come waltzing back into the vault. It takes some real balls coming back here after everything you and your dad screwed up. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself useful. You gotta help us.
What kind of help?
What sort of help do you think I mean? You must have heard about the changes since you left, right? The deaths, the lies, the whole overseer lockdown thing? Ringing any bells? Man, they'd have rushed in here long ago if they didn't know I stole one of their guns from when they issued martial law. Anyway, you gotta help us get out of here. You gotta help me get out of here.
Don't worry, I'm trying to help the entire vault.
Man, screw the entire vault. What about me? Even these rebels just want the option to go outside for lousy trading and stuff. I just want to get the hell out of here for good. Why stay here and be stuck as a barber for my entire life when I could go out there and make my own choices? Catch you later. Maybe.
Samantha. Where's he going back? Dude. Gomez.
What do you need? I guess you've had a lot on your mind since... As chance would have it, I hope you can...
Okay. I guess we'll follow him.
Amada's up there, in the clinic, with the rest of them.
It's good to see you again.
Classroom. Oh.
Oh, it's good to see you're back from outside. It can be dangerous out there for someone your age.
Rebels.
Oh, dear. We aren't asking for anything special. The vault's been open before, but for some reason everyone tries to pretend it wasn't. I guess they try to forget the poor souls who never came back from out there.
Happened.
My poor grandson Jonas died is what happened. They say it was just an accident in all the confusion, but I know it was the overseer. Oh, please be careful.
Everyone.
Oh my god, you're back! You got my message and actually came back!
Came as soon as I heard.
Oh, thank you! Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things straight.
I may have left, but this is still where I grow up.
Chaos doesn't even cover it. It's a nightmare down here. People died that night, and all because my father went crazy to keep someone from opening the vault. And worst of all, then we found out the vault had been opened before, and they'd lied about it all our lives.
How did you find that out?
After that night, I heard Wally's father say we should never have taken you or your dad into the vault. I found out the vault used to be open, but for some reason, they closed it off when we were babies and swore to hide that it had ever happened. But keeping that lie meant Jonas's death. And even though we know the truth, the Overseer still won't let us make our own decisions.
Sounds like he's gone crazy with power.
You're absolutely right. It's not like we want to abandon the vault or anything. Well, Butch does, but he's too big a coward to go out on his own. Most of us had accepted that the outside was certain death, and things would always stay the same down here. But now we know they don't have to be. After all, it was enough to get you and your dad to leave, so there must be something good out there.
Say you threaten the entire world's safety.
But the vault used to be open, and we're still here, aren't we? It worked back then, so why wouldn't it work now? No, they're just afraid we'll screw up and get hurt. They just won't accept that we can take care of ourselves.
What happened that night?
The real problems came after you two left. The injured had nobody to turn to since our doctor had run off and his assistant had died. Now, we've got to rely on that old Mr. Handy for most of our medical needs, and he hasn't exactly got the best bedside manner. Ever had an examination from someone with cold, metal pincers? You don't want to.
Why don't you just leave?
Don't you get it? We don't want to abandon the vault. We want to open it. We still want this to be our home, but we want to get supplies from outside. Trading, exploring, anything's better than just hiding down here.
I think I have a solution.
I certainly hope so. We can't keep going on like this.
I guess we'll be stopping your father.
You will? Thank goodness for that. No matter what I say, he just doesn't listen. He just spends all day up in his office. But you've actually been outside, so you can tell him what it's like with first-hand experience. Just, please don't do anything rash or hurt him, all right?
Yeah, I don't want to hurt anyone down here, but we'll see what happens. You know violence isn't my style.
I should have remembered. I was just worried. I don't know, maybe your time outside had changed you. Thanks, and good luck talking to him. Let me know when you change his mind.
But maybe you could see. How many people you killed here? Doesn't look like it. Whatever.
It's good to see you again. You're alive!
Yes.
I hate that this whole thing has turned us against our families. but we just can't keep living down here forever. I mean, look at this place. A lot of security got wounded, and worse. In all the confusion, we still don't know who's responsible for some of them. Later.
It's good to see you again. Hey, good to see you again. I tell you, those guards are getting nastier every day. One of these days, it's going to turn real ugly. But I'll be ready for it.
Rebels.
The Overseer thinks he's in charge of us, just because it's his job? Well, nuts to that. We do what we want, and we want to open the vault. Paul got bit real bad by some of those rad roaches, but he thought he could tough it out. If we'd had a doctor to treat him, he might still be here. Bye.
Wow, you're back. I wouldn't call us rebels. I mean, we don't agree with the Overseer, but we still love the vault. We just want to try going outside, too. Mom and little Monica got caught in the fires. I tried to get them out, I really did. But it was just too hot. I know it wasn't your fault, but my dad doesn't think as highly of you. You wouldn't want to hear what he said he'd do to your dad, either. Later.
Oh, goodness.
How may I serve you, Master?
Oh, this doesn't look good. Patient files. Freddy Gomez. Freddy VDS is getting worse. Most days he can't even get out of bed. When he does manage to function, Freddy hides his insecurities and low self-esteem behind a bully's mask. Vault-Tec medical protocol dictates the prescription of anti-anxiety medication when Vault depressive syndrome is involved. But do I really want to string the kid out on chlorpromazine for the rest of his life? Stanley. Stanley continues to suffer from severe and chronic head pain. I've been feeding him aspirin like it's candy, but I'm reticent to give him anything stronger. He blames the lightning in his quarters, and though eye strain is certainly compounding the problem, the headaches are actually a system of overwork and lack of sleep. Knowing Stanley and the schedule the Overseer has him on, the problem isn't likely to get better anytime soon. So it says aspirin infinitely. Amata. Once again, the Overseer has insisted on begging in the room for Amata's examination, throwing any inkling of doctor-patient confidentiality right out the window. I know he doesn't trust me, he never has, but I honestly believe the reason he attends his daughter's medical appointment is because he doesn't trust her. That's as ridiculous as it is sad. Amata is a great girl, and the chance of her doing something stupid, pregnancy, syphilis, whatever, is so unlikely that it's not even worth mentioning. Experiments. Experiment 27CE. The cells are still replicating normally. No mutation, thank God. If whatever's out there could penetrate his vault, it can't even begin to imagine what the Overseer would do. Experiment PP-216. After burrowing a few more water chips and rerouting some of the power here in the clinic, I've finally been able to affect the latest sample. It's not much, but considering what I have to work with, a definite step in the right direction. But this new experiment was also monumental for another reason. It's the first time Jonas has assisted me. He suspected forever, I know, so I guess it was inevitable. And his help has been invaluable. I just hope he knows what he's gotten himself into. Okay.
Ah, another patient. What's it to be, eh? Appendectomy? Tonsillectomy? Hysterectomy? Ah, human problems for human hearth. I don't trouble myself with such petty affairs. My work is my life. And, as you can see, I've been quite busy.
His blood?
Ah, yes, a rather unfortunate incident. In all the commotion, Miss Beatrice suffered a rather bad sprain in her left toe. The big one. Obviously, I had no choice but to amputate the leg. Yeah, I'm sorry to say the operation was not a success.
Made you the doctor.
But of course, with your father's departure from the vault and Jonas's untimely demise, the Overseer had to take swift action. And so he named me the new Vault Medical Practitioner. A marvelous decision, if I do say so myself. I am fully equipped, after all.
You're the doctor. Can you heal me? No, thank you.
Of course, of course. Don't let me keep you.
Yikes. Alright. Let's take a look around. See what's down here.
Why won't you just leave us alone? You've done enough damage.
You never should have left, kid. Now we'll make sure nobody ever leaves again. Hey!
Dude. You see what I'm wearing? Just running around right now. Missed one again. Show that.
Why won't you just leave us alone? You've done enough damage.
Mr. Hello, mister.
What do you want? To fix what you started?
Fine. Open a vault.
Oh, do you? What makes you
Come
think
on,
you know
speed
how
check.
better to protect this vault?
100%. That's what I like to see. You simply don't have enough people to stay isolated down here forever.
I admit, in the 200 years since the war, our numbers have dwindled a little, but we have enough genetic diversity for a few more generations. My God, you're right. We won't last another 100 years, whether or not we get supplies from the outside. We're the last bastion of pure humanity, and we're doomed.
Humanity isn't about your genetics. It's about giving us hope, even now.
I wish I could share your optimism, but I suppose you have a point in your blathering way. My way won't save our vault's mission, but if I let them contact the outside world, I might be able to save its inhabitants. But I'm not the one to lead them in that. I'm stepping down as overseer. I'll tell Amata that I can think of no more appropriate leader than she.
Well, shouldn't there be a vote? What's in this one? I feel like there should be a vote. Where did you run off to?
Important decision.
I just heard. My father says he's stepping down as overseer. He won't tell me why, but I have to assume it's something you said to him.
You both care about the Vault Resident, but in different ways.
It's hard to forgive what he's done, but I suppose I can understand why he did it. I'm glad you brought him to his senses. But now there's a new overseer in charge, and I'm planning on opening the vault. This time for good. It's a bright new day for the vault, but I'm afraid there's one thing that has to change.
Whatever it is, I'm glad to help.
I know you are, and on behalf of the vault, I thank you for all you've done. But there are still many who blame you for everything that happened. So I have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry, but the situation is just too delicate for you to stay. Please, if you really want to help the vault, you have to go.
I understand.
We can never really thank you enough for everything you've done. It's not much, but take this with you to remember us by. It'll be a while before we're actually ready to go outside. But once the vault is stable again, maybe we'll see you out there. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. But with luck, we'll meet again.
Did I get a jumpsuit? Thanks and no thanks. Good. Wait, did the mission finish? Oh, okay, leave.
Amata, everyone, listen closely. After a discussion with your friend, I've made an important decision. In my attempts to keep us all safe, I have been, perhaps, overzealous. Lives have been lost, but perhaps worse than that, lives have been stopped. And in my attempts to keep you safe, I have kept you from growing up. I know I have made these mistakes, and I would make them again if I had to do so. That is why I cannot remain your overseer.
Father!
Amata, I appoint you overseer in my place. You've proven you have what it takes to make hard choices for the good of the vaults. I'm just sorry I didn't understand that earlier. Consider it one of many mistakes I've made.
Thank you, Father. I'll do my best to keep us all safe, inside the vault and beyond.
You're welcome, my dear. And now, if you'll excuse me, I feel quite worn down. We'll deal with the details soon, in private. Until then, I'm sure there are people waiting to congratulate you. Why won't you just leave us alone? You've done enough damage!
Go see the doctor. He's great.
It's good to see you again.
Okay, let's find our way out of here. Easier said than done. Can have a bit look around, surely. That's lower level. Been there.
You don't belong here anymore.
Yeah, I get it. One more down. Trouble on the home front. Down here. Let's go see how these guys are doing. Have they arrived? No? They have not arrived yet. If I... They're coming, or is that just showing that they're down there? I'm not sure. Not a lot of time left. Let's go to the mall. Might be huge. I don't know. Is this metro station? Mall Southwest. Sure. Let's see if there's anything fun in here or where it leads. Here goes. A big one. That way, but there's a hole in the wall here. That is interesting. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now, I do have another weapon I have double of. Okay, okay, I get it. I get it. These guys are tough. Yes, quite a lot of paths down here. Another one. Need to get somewhere. Don't really know how to deal with these. What is happening? What is happening? Two paths we haven't gone. Let's go the way we last time. Terrible thing to do. Jesus Christ, can you just stop it? Stuck. These are like the worst enemies because they're so fast. You cannot touch them at all. And I immediately dodged them. Oh my god. One bottle. This is a real labyrinth. I'm guessing this leads around to where we were before, so we still have... Yep, good. Okay, and continue this way. Level up, perfect.
Something there.
Let's get beacons up 5 more and small guns. When you take the no weakness perk, all special stats that are less than 5 are instantly increased to 5. Can I tell what I have under 5? I wish I knew. Let's not take that now. Please. Let's see if there's anything useful. Let's get that. Let's see here. Special. Only endurance. I guess. Oh. Okay, this leads into a whole new thing. Let's go back down then. Actually, it was endurance. No, everything is 5, so that's a pointless one. Let's stop right here. Is this... Okay. Well, enemies are coming. Thank you for watching. This has been Nothing Special. Next time we will continue down here and see if we find anything fun and maybe do a side mission. And I'll see you next time. Bye.